Alright, so today is part 2. In part 1, I'll set up a link at the top so you can go reference back to it. What happened was that this was a graphics issue. This is a 2011 15-inch MacBook Pro. It is an A1286 and it is an i7 processor, but it does have a graphics issue which is pretty synonymous with these models. So in part 2 today, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to attempt to reflow the graphics card, and by doing so I'm hoping that then the system will function properly. If it doesn't end up functioning properly, I'm going to go ahead and scrap the MacBook, and I'm going to show you what I do piece by piece as far as what has commodity value and what pieces I'm able to resell online to people who want to replace parts, like for example the charging port, the RAM and whatnot. So let's get right into it. Alright, now we're going to take out the motherboard. So we're going to end up cleaning the compound off of the GPU, and we're going to heat it up right now. Alright, and here it is. We use this. These are like heat guns that are used sometimes on model airplanes to just put that vinyl on the plane. You heat it up while applying it. So this is pretty good for focusing the heat on a certain area. So I'm going to go ahead and heat up the graphics card. Of course I'm going to manage the temperature, and I'm going to see, hopefully it works. Crossing fingers. Okay, so now we're just gonna let it cool down. Probably takes around 10-15 minutes, and then we'll reinstall it back into the MacBook Pro and then see if we get any different results when attempting to do the graphics card test. Okay, so it looked like it dissipated the heat pretty well. Now we're just gonna add compound to it and install it back into the computer and then see, hopefully it made a difference. I know it's crazy for me to install the full board and then test it after, because then once I get the result, if it works, then it's good, you know. And that's just part of my personality. I'm a very hopeful person. I guess it just goes through my work. I literally am sealing up the laptop as if it's a guarantee that it's gonna work, and it may just not work right now. I really don't know, but maybe it's a bad habit. I should test it first with just putting a handful of screws in, not putting all of them. But nonetheless, it's just part of my process. So now we put the RAM back. Okay. I'll leave those out. Cool. Okay, see if I have any battery. Alright, we have decent amount of battery life. Alright, turns on. Okay. Do a RAM reset. Hopefully it gives me a chime. Please turn on. Yes, alright. Okay. So now we're gonna go back into Cinebench and we're gonna do the GPU test, and then we'll see if it gives the same results, if it shuts off before it even starts, or if it goes all the way through. That way we'll know right now if we need to strip this thing for its parts, or if we can just use alcohol, clean it up, use the brush, take out the dust, and just get it ready for a new owner. I'm not gonna lie, initial signs don't look too good. It is glitching here and there, but nonetheless, we are hopeful. We try, no matter what. You always try. Wow, it worked. Let's see if it goes all the way. Alright, so we got further than before. Maybe I have to heat it up for longer. So I'm probably gonna do a part 3 then of this, because I took a significant amount of time and care into making sure that I didn't like fry the board, and maybe I put too much care into it. I should have maybe used the heat for a little bit longer at a higher temperature, because you can tell it did work. It did get further than before. So part 3, I'm gonna end up doing it again. I won't show it on camera, the same thing I did. I'll just show you the results in part 3, and I'll let you know if I ended up fixing it, and if not, then part 3 will be the scrapping video. So nonetheless, thank you guys for watching the video. I really appreciate it. I hope videos like this interest you, and then they kind of open your mind to the refurbishing and recycling side of electronics. It's something that many people, many companies, and the media don't really shed much light on, and I'm doing my best with this channel. It's a brand new channel. I have a handful of videos up. I'm trying to shed light into the world of electronic recycling, the world of refurbishing, and then the world of scrapping, which is all within the world of electronic recycling. It's an umbrella that encompasses many different branches of the industry. So thank you guys for watching the video. I really appreciate it. My name's Aram Joseph, and keep a lookout for my next video. It's going to be part 3 of refurbishing or recycling a 15-inch Apple MacBook Pro A1286. See you guys then.